Okay, so last class we discussed about the approval process and what is the purpose of the approval process, where we can use and how to create the approval process, right? So, if you want to create a new approval process, what are the navigation steps? What are the steps? You have to log into Salesforce, then you have to go for setup. Okay, in setup, in quick box, you can search for a approval process. The process automation, we can find a approval process. This approval process is an automation tool. We already discussed that it's an automation tool. By using this process approval process tool, we can automate the leave or any approval system. Means, for example, if any case, if any lead, if any record, if any contract account, anything is on every object. If you want to get an higher authorities approvals, means once the requester submitted his request, then the superior of that user or employee, they need to approve it. If you want to build that kind of functionality, that kind of requirement, then approval processor is the approval process is the right tool. Okay, so in last class we have taken example of leave request. We have created one new object, custom object called leave request. Okay, in that we just created 4 to 5 fields also. Means in the leave request, means for example, we taken an example, employee and manager, right? So like during the work days, maybe employee needs to 2 to 3 days a leave due to his personal work. Like he has to go for leave request tab. There he need to apply for leave from so and so date to so and so date. The reason, he will select the reason and everything. So after once he submitted his request, it needs to assign to his manager. Okay, this is what we take an example, right, yesterday. So for that, first initial needs are, we need to create a one object called leave request. We have created that object called leave request. Let me show you that mm, fields also. What are the fields we created into that? See, this is the leave request tab, and if you click on new, you can see the what are the fields we created. We created this leave type pick list field. Why? Because whether he is going to take a casual leave or compensation leave or sick leave. Okay, and the start date and end date, reason for the leave. Okay, approval started. Once the request is submitted for the approval, then the status should change as approval submitted for approval or approved, reject or recall. Okay, these are the fields we created. Okay, and parallelly we have created two new users also, like for the testing purpose. Let me show you that as well. Two users also, I'm just recalling it. Okay, what we did yesterday, that I'm recalling now. In users, we have created two users called, one is Surya and Rajesh. Here Rajesh is the employee in our scenario and Surya is the manager. Okay, got it. Go on, check this. I'm assigning the Surya as a manager to this Rajesh. Okay, got it. Now Surya is the manager of this Rajesh. Let it be. These are the prerequisites. Okay, I have got two users, one object, and inside object two fields also there. So we're displaying it that object as a tab also. So parallelly we created a approval process also yesterday. I told you like the basic approval process, like how to create that. Okay, here once you open approval process, here it will ask you to create a new approval process. Here use jumpstart wizard is there and use standard setup wizard is there. So if you use the jumpstart wizard, here only few options will be available for you. Okay, the direct approval process we can create, but if you go with the standard setup wizard, you will have a more options. You can, means more options mean you can apply the filter conditions, criteria conditions, more options you will have in this. Okay, so I just selected the standard setup wizard. Okay, see, once he first you need to select the object. Okay, then we have to create a new approval process. Okay, if you don't select anything here, nothing will come here. Okay, first we have to select the leave request. So likewise we have created. Okay, see on this object no upload process are there. So if you select that object only, then you can see the approval process that we created yesterday. See, now we can see the approval process related to this object. Okay, clear? Just let me open this, and this is the basic approval processor we just approval process just we created yesterday. Let me recall it once again. Okay. So the once I'm trying to edit it, it is asking the sections. We're having a three steps, right? While creating the new approval process, name and description. See, let me open this. See, first you click on the new standard set of wizard. So then it will take you to this first step. Here it will ask you the process name, unique name. Okay. Then after that you have to click on next. Then second step will come, specify entity criteria. Here, if you want to specify any criteria, if you want to take a record into this approval process system when particular criteria is matched. For example, in this in this leave request, if it is if it is the casual leave condition, if the leave type is casual leave, then we have to implement a approval process for this record, or else no need the approval for this for employee. If he is selecting the leaves, whether the compensation leave or sick leave, he need not to take in permission from the manager. Okay, he just simply apply the leave. But if he is going on the casual leave, then he needs to take an approval. Then whenever he is going to select the leave type as say casual leave, then only the record needs to take in this approval process. If you want that kind of requirement, you can add the condition here. But as of now, I need all the records to implement to come into this approval process. Every type of a leave, okay, they need to take the approval from the manager. That's why I'm not giving the any condition here. Okay, just click on next. It will take you to the third step. Here it is saying us like select the field used for the automated approval routing. Means once you submitted the record, to whom it should go, whether manager or whom, like this it is asking. Okay, custom user fields or managers. Okay, let's select the next. Here it is asking for the templates. Okay, approval assignment email template. So here select the email template that will be used to notify approvers that an approval request has been assigned to them. Note this template will be used for all the steps for this process. Means once the employee submitted his request to the manager, okay, once he clicked on the submit for approval the record, manager needs to get an email that so and so employee has requested a leave request, so please approve it. Like this we need, if you want to send a mail to that manager, you can do the template here, email template. But as of now we don't want that, just I'm clicking on the next. Okay, so here this step is about what, page layout. Yesterday we discussed. Okay, once the record is submitted for the manager is can able to see only the owner and the leave request name, but he is not able to see the approval status, leave type, start date, end date, reason for leave. But manager should check all these details, right, on which type of leave he is going on, from which date to which date he is going, and what is the reason for the leave. These details manager must know, right? So previously this was not there, but we added into this page layout. Now manager, once the leave request is submitted for manager can able to see the these fields details on the detail page. Okay, for that we are using the page layout. Just click on next. This is the last step. So here it is asking who is the submitter type, whether the owner or a user. If you want to allow only few kind of users from the public group or role user, particular user only need to submit, then we can make. But here the thing is owner. Whoever is going to create a record in the leave request, he will become the owner of that, right? See, for example, if I create a new record, here owner is mine. Okay, like this, owner can submit the record, and our Re- so who owner, leave request owner. This is the leave request owner. Okay, that's what this is about the creation steps of the approval process. Okay, we have created. So once you created, understood up to this? Any doubt? the purpose of the approval process and how to
ఆ,
understood, right?
లేదక్క.
Okay.
అండర్స్టూడ్.
See, once you create an approval process, you will see the 4 to 5 sections. See, initial submission action section is there, approval steps, this section is there, final approval actions, final rejection actions, and recall actions. These are the different 5 sections are available. Okay. So first, once you created this approval process, first our next step is approval steps. Yesterday we already created one approval step. Okay. Just open this. Just click on edit. So I'm just naming it as a step one. Okay, I'm clicking on the next. It is asking whether all the records need to enter this approval step or only the few. As I told you previous, I want to allow all the records. I'm selecting the this option. Okay, click on next. So here it is asking us like to whom the request need to submit. Once automatically the leave requester submitted his request. For example, if I am going to create a record, okay, who is my manager on training batch 3, whoever is the manager is assigned on the users. For that, this leave request should be assigned. Same like, for example, here the Rajesh is the employee. If Rajesh is going to create a leave request, this leave request should be assigned to his manager, who is the manager of his Surya. Okay, it Salesforce will automatically take you. Actually, here one step will be there, like automatically assigned to your manager, but the step is not showing here now. That's why I'm selecting the manual as user is equal to Surya. Okay, that's what. Okay, click on save. Okay, this is about the step to whom it needs to assign. Okay,
అక్క జస్ట్ సెకండ్,
yes,
ఒకసారి బ్యాక్ వస్తా.
Chepu.
అసైన్ టు ద మేనేజర్ అని ఇక్కడ 3 స్టెప్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా.
Assign to
ఆటోమేటికల్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ అసైన్ టు అప్రూవ్, ఆటోమేటికల్లీ అసైన్ టు క్యూ అంట.
ఉంది.
సో ఇన్ కేస్ మనం అక్కడ యూసేజ్ ని బట్టి మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి, లేకపోతే ఓన్లీ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ
మీ
అసైన్ టు అప్రూవ్ అనేది
రిక్వైర్మెంట్‌ని
సెలెక్ట్
బట్టి
చేసుకోవాలి.
సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. సో, వన్స్ లెట్ ద సబ్మిటర్ చూస్ ద అప్రూవర్ మాన్యువల్లీ. వాట్ డస్ దిస్ మీన్? Submitter, who is the submitter? Once Rajesh is the submitter, he is the employee. So, for
ఎస్.
example, 4 to 5 approvers are there, maybe 4 to 5 managers are there. Maybe if he want to select whatever he need, whomever to assign he need, that he can manually select that person name. Okay?
ఎస్.
That kind of requirement is it, then you can select this box. Or else automatically assign to a queue. Queue means first time you need not to assign for any directly manager. There will be a one queue called managers. Maybe this
ఓకే.
request should go to that queue. From that queue, managers will accept. They will accept that leave request. If you want
If
to assign a
for
request,
example Surya is available, Surya will take, or else any other manager will take.
they will take. They will approve it. Like this, if you
Okay.
want to assign it for queue, then you can assign it for queue. Or else
Okay. Okay.
automatically assign to approvers. So you did not to select in a manually or you need not to send it for the queue. Then if you want to select for a approvers mean directly you can select the name here. But it is
Okay.
always it will go for the Surya only, but no others it won't go. Why? Because actually here the third
Already,
no. Here
already Surya has been assigned as a manager
huh, but
for that
if we
employee.
remove that Surya also from that user,
Okay.
Rajesh. Yesterday we
Okay.
haven't
Okay.
assigned the Surya as a manager of Rajesh, right? But still he was able to submit
Yes.
the request for the Surya only. But why? Because here we are giving the manually. But yesterday
Yes.
here one option should be there. Maybe the profile something the option is missing here. One more option is there along these three. Assign to manager means automatically it will fetch the manager and the user. This field it will fetch and it will assign to that user only. The option is not showing
Oh,
yesterday. That's why I was selecting the Surya as manager.
okay.
Okay, just I'm just canceling it. So this is about we're done, right? Up to here our basic approval step is created. Okay, so what I did yesterday, so in one another browser we'll log in as a Rajesh, sorry, Surya as a manager. In this browser I log in as a Rajesh. We'll see the Rajesh will go to, he will go and create an leave request, whether manager is able to receive that request or he is able to approve it or not, we'll see. Okay, yesterday we told about this, but I'm just telling for the Shankar. Shankar, are you getting?
And
Switch. I'm switching for the Rajesh. But now I logged in as a Rajesh in this browser. See, the user is the Rajesh. In another browser, I'm logging as a Surya. Okay.
okay,
Now we can test, right? Hmm. See, in this browser, I'm logging as a Surya. Okay. Okay. Clear?
okay, okay,
In this browser, I'm logging as a Rajesh. Now, Rajesh is the employee. He is going to submit an leave request. Okay. We'll see whether the Surya will able to receive that or not. Okay. Yesterday we discussed this, but I'm just again going through it. So just search for the tab leave request. See, he's going to create a new record. That leave request name is Rajesh sick leave. Leave type is sick leave. Okay. Starting date is today. I'm selecting the second only. Okay. End date is also second only. Maybe he is going on leave on second due to his health condition. Okay. Reason for leave means I'm not feeling well. Okay. See now he will save the record. Once he save the record, whether it automatically is assigned for the manager? No. He need to submit for the approval. Okay. We can see that submit for approval button in this drop down. Here, what is the submit for approval button is there. He will select the sub. He is going to submit this record to the approval. Submit for approval. Once you click on the submit for approval, it will ask you to enter the comments. Okay. Please approve my request. Okay. Just click on submit. Means now the request is submitted. Like this, they will right. Let's see whether that Surya got this request or not. See, Rajesh is requesting. Here he is getting an request, right? Means here he is getting a notification that Rajesh is requesting approval of your request. If you open this, this is the record. Sick leave, end date, start date. These are the details. Right? Once he clicked on that notification, he will see the basic details of the Rajesh request. Right? He entered this comment also. He can see the comments also, submitted comments also. Right? Here, Surya is got this request, but he is still it is pending. Okay. Here he can approve it, or he can reject it, or he can reassign. So reassign means if you want to assign this request to someone else, means someone another manager, then he can reassign. Okay. Or else if you after verifying these details, maybe if you want to reject it, he can reject it, or if you want to approve it, he will. Now I'm clicking on the approval. Okay. Okay. He will approve it. Now this request is approved. Got it? This is
got it, Akka.
how we can build the basic approval process. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm having a requirement that see once the approver means once the approver is approved his request. Okay. Then submitter needs to get an email, and also we need to update the approval status as a approved. First, initially, Rajesh, whenever the Rajesh is going to submit an record, okay, once he clicked on the submit for approval, here approval status should automatically update. Means what should be the value? Means for you are submitted for the approval, that value should be updated automatically here. Once you submit on the once you click on the submit for approval, once the request is assigned to that your manager, then you need to have the status as submitted for approval. Okay, once manager is approved his request, here the record should be updated as approved. Once or else he rejected that, here the upload should updated as a rejected. Okay, we want to that information. And also once manager is approved, he needs to get an email as well. Along with this field updation, he needs to get an email that your request has been approved. Like this, employee should receive an email. Okay, how we can configure that, we'll see that now. Let me log out of this, Rajesh, now, because I need to log the system administrator. I'm switching to the training batch. Okay, now this is the system administrator profile. Mine is, and I'm going for the approval process. Okay, click on this. Okay, where we can add that condition. Can you see here? Our initial submission actions is there. So this is the section here. Initial submission actions means whenever you submit the record initially at the starting level, okay, you can modify that, you can update that field, and also you can get the notification. Okay, email alert at task or outbound. These are the actions by the workflow. Okay, we can do. Now initial submission actions. Now we made first initially the submit the request is submitted, and we want to do the two actions. One is field updation. Second thing is the he wants to receive an email. Okay, let's go to this section and just click on add it. Can you see the field update? Just click on, just go to that. Name is status updation. Okay, status updation. Field to update. Which field we need to update? Okay, which field we need to update? Approval status. We need to update, right? Approval status only we need to update, right? See, this is the approval status. We need to update this field. Okay, I'm selecting this field, and it's showing as field data type as quick list. Okay, quick list options a specific value. So once initial submitter is submitted, which value should be updated? Submitted for a approval. This value should update automatically. Okay, initially. Okay, just click on save. One action is created under the initial submission, and as well as he want to receive an email as well, right? That we can also configure here. Can you see the email alert? Just go to this. Okay, here it will ask you the email template, but as of now we don't have any email template, right? Let's create one email template for this, for initial submission actions. Just go to the email template. You know, right? You guys already know how to create the email templates. Okay, just go to email template.
Yes, I know.
Go to classic email templates. Okay, let's create a new template. Text one. Just select the next. I'm just selecting the text type of the email template. Okay, make it as available for use, and I'm naming it as a initial submission mail. Initial submission email template for email action. We'll fetch the unique name subject. I'm just giving it as a submitted. Submitted. Okay, I'm just naming it as a request. Method. Okay, dear employee, A request has been submitted for your. Okay, this notification he need to get. Just click on save. Okay, now team in our email templates also ready. Just go back to our approval process only. Here it is asking for email template, right? See, this is the one. Just add a new email alert. Description is leave request, unique name. Here it is asking for the template. Which template we want to trigger. Just search for. Why it is not showing still? Let me refresh this page. Where is the template? It is not showing here. Still, it is not able to recognize that. Email template, email template. Okay, let's go and edit it. We'll see what is there. Template is created. Even we mark it as available for use only. But still, it is not showing. Just to go here. Here it is there. Initial submission action. Okay. Just go to the. This is the template. Who needs to receive this? Okay. Here users, whether integration user, lead user, Rajesh, Surya, Rajesh, or else who needs to get this. Okay. Owner. Okay. Leave request owner need to get this request. Okay. Just select the save. Because maybe if you select the particular Rajesh, only Rajesh only will receive that. But if you are selecting the leave request owner, who is the leave request owner, or is going to create a request, that person need to get, right. That's why I selected as a new request. Let's see. We just created a field update and email alert. Okay. Just go to Rajesh again. Switch to Rajesh. Click on login. So let's create a leave request now. Let's create a new record, or else just clone the existing one only. Okay, cloning means is a duplicate one. Taking it as a one, and I'm selecting the date to from different date from Saturday. Okay. See now initially I'm not selecting any value under the approval status. I'm just creating and record. Just click on save. This is the record. Okay. Now I'm going to submit it for the approval. Just I'm clicking on the see as of now approval status is blank. Okay. And parallelly let me log in as a Rajesh. We want to verify whether he is going to receive the mail or not, right? Should we use the yep mail for the Rajesh? Okay, let's go to the Rajesh mail ID is the I'll show you. This is the username of the Rajesh that I just used yesterday. Okay, let it be. Now we'll see. Now, once he submitted for the approval, this field auto should updated as submitted for approval, and also he should receive the email. Right? That's what we configured. Just click on submit for approval. Okay. Please approve my request. Will set in the see. See now the he just submitted for the approval. Can you see status is saying like submitted for approval. Okay, it's automatically updated. Okay, and also let verify whether he received this mail or not. See, leave request submitted. He got that mail, right? Dear employee, your request has been submitted for approval. Got it? Clear?
Clear.
And he got the mail and as well as the record updation also done, like submitted for approval. The same way, once he submitted for the approval, he got the mail and he just updated the approval status as a submitted for approval. Once here, let me go back to this manager. See, he got the notification that he requested for the leave. Manager got that request. Now he can approve or he can reject. Okay. See, once if he approved also, the status should be updated as approved, and also the employee should receive an email. Same, if he reject, the status should updated as a rejected, and he needs to get an email. See, once he approved it, we'll see whether the employee is getting a mail. Will he get that message? Employee once he approved it? No. Why? Because no email template is there. No, we didn't configure the any step for the final approval. We just given a email template, and we just given email alert and the field updation once the single submission actions only, initial submission actions only. Now we need to, if you want to get that updation, field updation or emails once it's approved, then you have to go on and add the steps in the approval process. Just log out of, just switching for this. Okay, and switching for the training batch 3 again. Okay, just go back to our approval process again. See, See, for here it is the initial submission actions. You clear about the initial submission action section, right? For what we are using this, if you want to create a task or emails alert, field update, outbound, this is some kind of integration. Okay, if you want to do these actions at the initial stage, you have to come for this section. See, can you see the next? This all we already covered. Okay, can you see the next final approval steps? Here we need to add that final approval actions means once the manager is approved, then what are the actions you need to perform? I want to perform two actions, that is I need to update a field same like previous. Field updation means approval status should be updated as approved, and he needs to get an email alert. Same way we need to configure. Okay, let's go and create an email template again. We have to create another email template for approved also, right? This time selecting it, creating new, selecting the text, upload alert, and request has approved. Their employee, sorry, has been approved. Okay, I need to get on this email template. I'm just saving this. And I'm going to create one more email template also. That is for when he rejected it. That time also he need to get an email, right? For that I'm creating one more template. Just rejecting alert. Request rejected. Their employee. The request has been rejected. Please fill the valid details. Okay. Reassign to your manager. Okay. Now we'll see. I'm just making it as available. Just click on save. Okay. Let's see whether to create it or not. Approved alert is there. Request rejected alert. Two, we can just get it two email templates. We'll see. So can you see the final approval steps? We have to go this step, and first create a field update. Approved alert. Okay. Which field we need to update? Approved approval status. What's the value should update? Approved. Okay. Just click on save. Okay. Let's configure the email same like previous. Email alert. Okay. Approved alert. Here it is asking for the template. Just click on search. Just set the approval alert template. Okay. Who will be the receiver? Leave request to owner. Okay. Just click on a save. Okay. Now we configure the final approval steps. Okay, once manager is approved, he will get the email as well as the field updation also will update to the approved. Same like when he rejected, what are the actions we need? Same, we need to perform an reject email alert, rejection alert. Email template is rejected alert. Okay, same here the owner leave request to owner. So to receive this email, if you want in any email, other emails also up to 5 emails, you can add these additional emails. We need not to because we logged in as a Rajesh already. That's fine for us to test it. Okay. Now email alert is created. Okay. Now we need to do the field updation also. What is the field updation? What we need to uh, update? What is the value to update? Hello, am I audible? నిద్రపోతున్నారా ఏంటి?
లేదక్క, లేదక్క.
Just I'm asking the question. What is the value that we need to update here? We did the two steps same similarly. That's what I'm asking. What is the value to update at this step? Shankar, what is the value to update here?
అప్రూవల్
Sorry, we did the.
రిక్వెస్ట్ రిజెక్టెడ్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు సబ్మిట్ ద రిజెక్టెడ్ ఆప్షన్.
Let's test. So two configurations are done. Let's see whether once the manager is able to, once the manager is approved, whether the employee is getting an email and also the field is getting updated or not. Same similarly, once the manager is rejected his request, maybe that time also whether he is getting the email or that field updation, we'll see the end-to-end functionality. Now we are going to test. So here we added. See, we covered this initial submission actions. Okay, and approval step, final approval actions, final rejection actions, recall actions. So recall actions we didn't perform anything. Let's see. Let test. First, I'll create a new request from the Rajesh. The time of submission the record, whether he is getting an email or what is the field value is updated into the approval process. And once a manager is rejected, what is the process is happening? We'll test now. Okay, I'm going to switch for the Rajesh. Switch again as a Rajesh. I'm going for the leave request. He's going to create an leave request. Just click on new. He's going to create a new request. Just cloning the new. I'm cloning it and making it as a 2 and selecting a date for 13th. Okay, he is not the one. He is making it personally. Okay. Now I'm not selecting anything into the approval process. This is the first time he is going to create a record. Just click on a save. A record is created. Now the approval status is empty, and he don't receive any email as of now. Let it load. He didn't receive any email. He is going to submit it. See, the last email is request submitted only that we tested before that. He is going to submit this. This is not the one. I just set the wrong record. This is the one. So he is going to submit it. He is not entering. He is submitting his request. See, approval status is updated as approval for submitted for approval. Let's see whether he got an email or not. See, request submitted. Your request has been approved. Submitted for approval by the time of 8:35. Okay. This is the recent one and this is the previous one. And he submitted. Let's see whether the manager got this request or not. He got the request. He's just going this. Here the manager is verify should verify this all the details. If he feels all these are valid reason, then he will approve it. Okay. Enjoy for holiday. He is approving it. Okay. The record is submitted. Means it's approved. What is the record? Rajesh Sikri. Just go to this. Just refresh page. But see whether this field is updated to upload or not. What is the field now? The status is changed to approved
Approved.
from submit for approval. Okay. Now let's verify whether he got the mail or not. See,
Yes, he got the mail.
he has been approved. Okay. The same. Let's submit one record. Let's see on rejection what will happen. Okay. I'm just going this. This is Rajesh only, right? Yes. Now he's going for the leave request. Exploring the one more record and he's creating the new record. 16 personal leave. None should be selected. Okay. I'm just saved. Okay. Now the approval process is he is going to submit it. Okay. No comment is mentioned. Click on save. He, he got the mail as well. Fine. And upload status is submit for approval. Let's see on manager level. Let's reject this. Okay, this is the one, right? So just click 3. And he is going to reject this. Okay, is enter the valid reason. Just reject this. What has happened? It's rejected, right? It's rejected. We'll see
Yes,
what is the status is updated on the charges. What is the approval status is here? Rejected.
rejected.
And also check whether he got the mail or not on rejection. See?
Yes, your request has been rejected. Please fill the valid reason and reassign your to your manager.
Yes. So this is how the end-to-end functionality you understood, right? Like how we can create upload process, how we can add the steps, everything. So
Yes.
this is about the approval process, the basic approval process.
Okay.
Okay. And let me log out of speech to this. Let me explain the steps once again. Okay. Clear, right?
Okay. Clear.
So do the practice. Actually, it's a lengthy concept actually a little bit. So go and practice.
Lengthy but easy.
Huh. Go and practice it. So then you will get the better understanding on this. Okay.
Okay.
Any doubts? Ask me or else we'll stop.